Foreign troops, including those from Canada and the United States, are pouring into Haiti to help restore order. And with the recovery effort from the earthquake, tens of thousands of people are still missing, including more than 600 Canadians. Sailors from HMCS Athabasca are now working in a town west of the capital, Port-au-Prince. That is 90% destroyed. But the race remains, getting aid to the people that desperately need it. And with the latest, we're joined by Caroline Gluck from the aid agency Oxfam. Good morning to you. Tell us what your #1 priority is.
Our #1 priority is getting aid to the people who need it, and doing that quickly. It's over a week now since the quake happened. People are sleeping outside in public areas and parks. Most of their houses are destroyed, or those whose houses are still intact are worried to go back because of aftershocks. They're having problem accessing clean, safe drinking water. Oxfam has begun distributing water points, so more than 10,000 people have been getting water. Another issue is food. There is some food available. People, as you drive around, you can see some people have started small markets selling stuff. The problem is a lot of people don't have money to buy the food right now. They either lost their money, which was in the houses, or it's in the banks. And the banks were supposed to have opened some yesterday, but that has been a problem. So these are some of the major issues and the major problems that people are facing. The needs are enormous. We're talking about 2 to 3 million people affected by the quake, hundreds of thousands sleeping outside. Last night was raining. Our Oxfam staff are sleeping in the garden at the moment of their house because that was also damaged. We had to move our mattresses indoors, but for many people, they don't have that luxury. They have to stay outside because there's no building for them to go inside.
Caroline, specifically, what kinds of challenges are you facing when it comes to the distribution of that aid?
One of the problems we have had so far is shortages of fuel. We had to suspend our water distribution for a day and a half. We're putting in what we call water bladders, these huge plastic bags that can hold 10,000 litres of water, and they're connected to a series of taps that allow 4 people at a time to get water. The problem is that we're dependent on private water trucks to come and fill the bladders. And we were all ready to go to start distribution. We've got the bladders in place, but the water trucks that were supposed to come couldn't get access to fuel. This, we believe, has been sorted out now. There is some emergency fuel, but we're not quite sure how long this will last. So we're asking the UN and other authorities to make sure that fuel is a priority. We need to have some kind of centralized fuel depot, something like that, so that aid agencies who need to get aid to the people can do so without problems, without these bottlenecks.
And what can Canadians do if they want to help?
Canadians can and are at the moment giving generously. Yesterday I was at the airport and saw some Canadian aid planes, military planes, cargo planes at the airport. But the needs are immense. The quake happened to the poorest country. As I'm talking to you, there's actually an aftershock and my bed is shaking. The incident happened in the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Already before this quake, people were struggling to make ends meet. People living on less than $2 a day. Basic services were still very patchy and difficult. But now you're talking about this quake happening to people least able to cope, the country least able to maintain services. There's virtually no functioning government now. The UN was hit. All kinds of problems. So please, please, if you give generously, this is a situation that's not going to be fixed in a few months. It's going to take years and years before Haiti can really recover, and the needs are absolutely immense.
Caroline, thank you so much, and please take good care, all right? We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.